Well, today in math we're going to talk about one less. Less means going backwards. Let's see. If I take my little magnets here and I tell you that we're going to pretend that these are like pieces of candy. And in this hand, I have 3 pieces of candy. And in this hand, I have 2 pieces of candy. Which would you want? Well, if you really like candy, you'd want the one with 3 because 3 is more. 2 is less. That's how it works. Usually, when we're offered something, we want more. If somebody said, I'm going to give you 2 scoops of ice cream or 1 scoop of ice cream, which one would you want? I'd take 2 scoops of ice cream because 2 is more. 1 is less. So that's what we're talking about, less. 1 less. Let's look at the board for a minute. See all my little magnets up here? Well, if I line up these magnets at the top, right? And I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 magnets. I also could make them look like the 5 card. Then I don't even have to count them, right? How many magnets? 5. If I said, what is 1 less than 5? You would take 1 away. Now how many magnets do I have? 4. 4 is 1 less than 5. You're right. Now, what if I said, now I have 4? Let's take 1 away. I'm going to make it look like the card I know. How many are left? 3. 3 is 1 less than 4. What if I have 2 magnets and I say, I want 1 less? I would take 1 away and 1 is left. Let's look at it this way. If we had a number line, and my middle number, I'm going to make that 5. What would be more? 5 and 1 more is 6. 6 and 1 more is 7. 7 and 1 more is 8. And those numbers would just keep going. Now let's talk about less. 5. What number is 1 less than 5? 5. That's right, the number is 4. Let's keep going. Less. What number is 1 less than 4? That's right, 1 less is 3. And what number is 1 less than 3? Oops, there's another way to show it. There's 3. 1 less. That's right, 2. And what number is 1 less than 2? 1. And that number line keeps going that way too. So we've been talking a lot about 1 less. I'm going to fill up my 10 frame. How many dots are in my 10 frame right now? That's right, 10. There's 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. What is 1 less than 10? If I take 1 away, now how many? 9 is 1 less than 10. Now how many do I have? I have 9, 5 on the top, 4 on the bottom. But if I take away 1, how many are left? Now there's only 8. Well, today, in your workbook, that's what you're going to work on today. You're going to page 99, and you're going to see the balloons. And the directions say to count the balloons. Well, let's do that. Did you already see it? 1, 2, 3, 4. When I cover those up, I know 2 and 2 is 4. Very good. Now it says you're going to cross out one balloon. We can't pick them up and take them off like I did on the whiteboard, can we? But we can cross one out. You see how I made a line through one? So we're pretending that one is gone. We crossed it out. How many are left? 3. And that will be the number that you will write in your box. Okay? Now, I don't want you to cross it out and make a big old mess. Of course not. I just want you to cross it out and tell the correct number. Well, look at this. There's 5 on the top and 1 on the bottom. What's that? You know it already, don't you? Without even counting. It's like a 10 frame. 5 on the top, 1 on the bottom is 6, but we're going to take away 1. What about here? 5 on the top and 2 on the bottom. 5 on the top and 3 on the bottom. Don't forget, cross 1 out and write the new number. That's your work for today. Not too bad, is it? Of course, there's always happy numbers if you find like you have some extra time. I gotta say, happy numbers, you are just plain blowing my mind. I want you to know that I go on to happy numbers to see how you're doing. And last week, not this week, last week, wow, 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 wow. I put these little colors next to the names so I know who did their whole 45 minutes, who did most of that, and some people didn't go on at all. But hopefully this week they will. So these are the kids that either did everything or at least went on and worked for a little while. You ready? You might hear your name. Ava. Elijah. You did everything, Elijah. Woohoo. Jackson. He finished his time. And Caleb and Kanish and Krunal all did their 45 minutes. Woohoo. Lucas and Maxwell got on. And Samuel and Xylexis. They all did some time. That's wonderful. Olivia did all of her time. Sebastian did all of his time. That just is amazing to me. You boys and girls, the ones of you that are doing it. I've got one person in this class who's working way up in the 1st grade level. And then I've got others that we've done module 1 almost, and we already did 2. So some of you are way ahead of what I'm teaching you in class. That's why you're so smart and doing such a good job. So try to get on happy numbers, because you know what? It's fun and it makes your brain grow. Do your best every day, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you.